my god, TOA reset. Oh yeah, see guys, we're gonna do a TOA video. Yay! I like how they show the clearance rewards now so you don't have to actually look in reward info. So we're gonna go my AoE team, uh, just power through the first few stages really fast and very nicely. You know, all that stuff. All that good stuff. Um, Oh, I have so many options. Where's Linda? Where's Linda? She's always in this. She has two AoEs. Linda's amazing. Linda is amazing. I just moved the mic closer, so I didn't know if there was any problems or not. Then we'll go Bernard. No, no, no. We'll go Arya. Yeah. So we're just literally gonna auto as like high as possible, and it's gonna be awesome. And then at the boss stages, I'll explain. If you can't auto like this, then you'll be getting some assistance and whatnot. People are probably wondering why. Who has shield? Why is there shield? Arya's on shield. Arya is on shield. For real. She really is. I promise. She's on despair shield. Oh, we're gonna get some stones too. Maybe we'll do a little bit of stone summons after this. What do you guys think? I think that's a good idea. There's three glorious Nat 5s, and I've had my last three Nat 5 summons as Perna for the last 8 months. So I think it's coming close to that time where I get something new. My Lucian is still really low crit damage. It's only like 116 or 117. Not high. Kind of depressing. But I was trying to get his crit rate really close to being full instead of worrying about crit damage right now. So it doesn't do too much. Linda, Linda's awesome. She's on Despair as well. Despair Focus. She's on attack, attack HP, I think. I don't know. She has like 2k attack though. She's a monster. She just cleans house. And Arya is obviously Despair Shield, and Tyrone's Despair Focus, and Beretta's Despair Focus. Yeah, everyone but Lucian's Despair. I should switch Lucian to someone that's on Despair, and then I got a full Despair team. But no. So yeah, I'm happy TOA reset because that means we get crystals, so I don't have to purchase any for refreshes. That means we get some free scrolls, which we could summon at the end. We get fucking stones. We get stoned, man. It's gonna be so great. We're gonna get so much stoned. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of stones. It's gonna be cool. Yeah. It just sucks that it's 1 in the morning and TOA reset. Like, why 1 in the morning? And I have work tomorrow. But I'm doing this anyway. 3 minutes in, stage 5. You can go faster if you don't auto, by the way. I'm just autoing, so I'm a lazy dick. We'll finish the first 10 stages. We'll get 50 energy, then we won't have to refresh or see if I have any in my bank left. I've been running Hall of Water and Hall of Magic to awaken Orion to get that one more speed. Literally, he gets 1 speed from awakening. And a leader skill, which is defense leader skill, global for 25%, which is not too bad, but there are higher, like the Fire Panda for 33. I suggest the fused Fire Panda. Yay, 10 crystals! My life has been saved. Thank you for this glorious moment of my life, of crystals and more. I don't even think I have enough energy to run to 10 without having to refresh. Actually, now that I look at it. We're on stage 6, I have 14. 3, 6, 9, 12. Nah, we're good. I think. I think. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. They're not using AoE. There we go. Now they're using AoEs. They aren't. There we go. There we. Okay. Thank you guys. If I did this myself, I could be clearing this a lot faster. Um. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have enough energy. I just don't want to pop a refresh and then get 50 energy because it doesn't go to your bank. It goes right to your energy amount. so it kind of sucks. So yeah, we'll just run TOA until I either can't auto, which probably will eventually happen soon. Um, Probably around like 40. Yeah, around 40 maybe. Anyways, so we'll do that, and then, or until I just feel like not autoing it anymore and go to bed. Eventually I'll have to switch the team though, and then auto with my TOA team, which again isn't too bad. But Arya has no skill ups, so her third skill takes 6 turns to cooldown. It has 2 that can drop into it, so it goes to 4 turns. I'm pretty sure it's 2. I know she has 1 for sure, but I think there's 2. I think so. Tyrone isn't max skilled. Lucian's just started. Beretta's maxed. Linda's maxed. I just need one more skill up for Chasoon. Then I need to work on Lucian, and then I'll work on Tyrone because not only do I use him, but Drac uses him on my account as well when he plays on my account. Him and I kind of like swap accounts sometimes. It's cool. Yeah. So, who's in the guild chat? No one's talking. Uh, Ryu got his fourth and fifth Theomars today because he saved up for 2. He's trying to get Tessarion. He has 1 Akuma, and then he has 5 Theomars. I have 1 Theomars, and I have 1 Tessarion. Oh, okay, so it's Zeratu. So I'm pretty sure, what was he, the Beast Monks and the Dark Sylphids? Dark Sylphids have a heal and skill reset for the second, I'm pretty sure. Can't remember the third. Dark Beast Monks have the defend that Chandra has. For that, if you're a new person for stage 10, okay, no, it's just the light and the dark. Okay, so that's fine. We can just literally auto this, as you can see. Um, Pretty much for this, if you're having difficulties with this, Beretta is amazing for TOA, great TOA monster. You can use Tyrone if you have Tyrone. But if you don't have those, you can run the Fire High Elemental as your damager. You can run Colleen as your healer, but I don't recommend using her in TOA really. She can be useful though, because it gives a 3-turn attack buff. You can use Belladon, the Light Inugami. You can use the Water Mystic Witch. She removes any beneficial effects with her second skill. Well, 1 beneficial effect, and makes it so you can't place any more. She gives like a nice debuff. Yeah, so you can use her. Her third's an attack and defense buff. It's great. Um, what else is there? You can use Rayoke uh, as well. If you have a Chasoon, Chasoon's great for TOA for the global heal for her second, and then her single target full heal. Well, full, as in her HP has to be full, but yeah. Anyway, the Water Succubus can be used. It has AOE Sleep. The Fire Succubus can be used. It has AOE Health Disrupt, which negates the heals from the Beast Monk. I need to direct. Oh no, they're dead anyway. As soon as I direct it, they're gonna die because the surprise box came up. But I have to kill that light Undyne because of her third skill. I think it is. It gives like an immunity buffer, or invincibility buff or something. But anyways, yeah. So Zeratu at stage 10, extremely easy to pass. Like, shouldn't really have a problem unless you're like a new player and you have like 2 and 3 star ruins. If you have some 4-star ruins, you'll have the stats for it. But I don't recommend running TOA extremely early in the game because it obviously gradually gets harder as you go up on the floors. So that kind of just defeats the purpose of a new player learning how to play, and they decide to run TOA and get extremely pissed off like a lot of people do. But yeah, so this is great. This stage sucks if you're a new player and you can't just rip through it on the first turn. Um, Neil, the light fairy, she's also good to have. Um, she has a invincibility buff, which Chloe has. The little like blue person inside of like the aura above their head, and then you can lay harmful effects, but you can't deal any damage to them. That helps with Katarina, which is in the fusion hexagram, the Wind Valkyra, because of her third. But yeah, Neil's good to work with her too. Single target full heal. And the light um, serpent is a pain in the ass sometimes too. But yeah, so far so good. We're just gonna go through this. But yeah, honestly, if you're like a level 40, you should pretty much be able to rip through stages like 1 through 40, 1 through 50 if you have about 5, 6 star monsters, and they're decently ruined, like 4 or 5 star ruins, maybe some 6 stars if you're lucky with drops, if you're able to run higher stages of giants because of the monsters you receive. There's hundreds of monsters, not literally, probably like 100, that can run TOA efficiently. If you have any questions about ones that you don't see in my monster box, if they can run TOA or not, or if they need a specific rune set for it, comment below. I'll help you out as much as I possibly can. Um, or you can add me on Line, which is a phone app. It's free. You can add contacts and make group chats and talk to people and phone calls and stuff. But I don't do the phone calls. It's kind of weird. But anyways, if you need assistance, you can add me on there as well. My username is Mythic705 altogether. MYTHIC 705. I can answer your questions over there. You can send pictures over it too. So if you send me the your monster box and your monster storage, wherever you have your monsters in that you're asking questions about, I can help you out with that through there. Usually when I help people, I try to see if they have lines so then I can see pictures instead of constantly going to the profile, backing out, while I'm in the middle of trying to run dungeons. Because if I'm helping someone, I'll just use my tablet to run dungeons and whatever else, mind you, that I need to do. And then I'll use my cell phone for the line app. Or I can go on the line app on my computer because it has a computer app that you can download too if you have the store, or you can search it up online and stuff too, and just find the app download there as well, the file download, and then you sign in, and then you'll get a notification on your phone saying this person's trying to sign in. Is it you? And pretty much, yeah. I use that sometimes too. Yeah. So far so good. We're on stage. What did it say? We're gonna find out in a second when this bar is done loading anyway. But we are on stage, drum roll, 18, and we're 13 minutes in the video, so it's not bad, especially for autoing. If I didn't auto 13 minutes, well, almost 14, I could have been probably on 20 if I didn't auto, because then I can just click my attacks and then kill them faster instead of Arya putting someone to sleep, Tyrone using his basic, and stuff like that. I could have just used AoE skills. Since Lucian has two, Linda has two, Arya has one, Beretta has one, Tyrone has two. There are options. This stage is tricky for the newer people. It's all the Valkyries. If you are new and you're struggling on this, kill the fire one first, Vanessa. Then kill the dark one, which is Trinity. And then kill the wind one, which is Katarina, and then kill the water one, which is Camilla. Leave the light for last. It doesn't do that much damage, and you can't get any debuffs on it, so you can't get any of the things that you're seeing above their heads right now: the slow, the glancing, the harmful effect, the stun, the freeze. Can't get that on it because of its ability or its passive called God's Power. Is it God's Power or God's Will? God's Shield. There it is. It popped up for me. Thank you. Thank you, Chroma. So yeah, nothing can land on it, and it can't be Oblivion either. So she'd be OP as fuck as a damager in raids. So those of you who have a Chroma, fuck you. No, I'm kidding. But seriously though, fuck you. I would love a chroma. So we got Chow on stage 60. He's a bit of a pain in the ass. Um, it's better to have a whole bunch of wind monsters for this one, to be honest, or water. You can use the water Heil elemental against Chow. You can use if you have Shimate, the wind um, Sylph. He is great as well. He's a single target nuker, so you just build him like a damager with attack, crit damage, attack, or attack, crit rate, attack, or attack all around, whatever you can afford to do. He can do some damage. He's great. I don't have one personally, but I want one. He has attack speed leader skill for arena as well. It's like 24%, which would be really helpful. But if you're new, you won't be going straight for Chow. You'll go for the light vagabond, which is Darien, then the dark, which is Jabel, then you kill the fire, which is Roy or Void or something like that, and then the water, which I don't know his name, and then go for Chow last because the Vagabond's the fire has a AoE provoke for his third skill. He has a defense buff, I'm pretty sure, for something else. The light has a defense break. The water, honestly, I don't know. I usually kill them right away, and I've never built one or looked at one. Um, yeah, and Jabel decreases crit damage pretty much, so you can't really do a lot of crit damage. And then Darien reduces the amount of damage you deal. Like it just absorbs 15% of it for all allies, so and it does like it just nullifies it, which means it just cancels it. And if you need to know what that means, then there's a problem. Uh, yeah. So pretty much, yeah, it's how you do that. Just go for a wind nuker, or if you're lucky enough to get a 4-star monster drops, Shimate works. Tyrone's freeze will work for the vagabonds, and then the attack break will work from his second, which is Cyclone. If you have a Lucian, then you're fucking perfect because of his third, and his second has a chance to or or glancing or attack break, one of the two. So that's nice and helpful. Um, Beretta, I would not bring on that stage. Obviously, you saw I did, but you can't really land much with Beretta anyway, and you can't get harmful effect dots on bosses. You can get bombs and like attack break, glancing hit, defense break, everything but the harmful effect dots, which Phoenix Fury deals, which you see right there. They don't land, which is why it's good to bring Tyrone or Shimate. Shimate decreases attack bar, I'm 90% sure. Um, yeah, really, Shimate would be great for boss floors for single target nukers when they're water or wind. Beretta is just good for TOA overall. The Tyrone and Beretta both have the same leader skill for 19% attack speed in anywhere it's a global. Shimate is the only one with a diverse one, but that's because it's a 24%. You can't land provokes on the boss either. I don't think. I've never really bring provoking monsters anyway, aside from Britesh, but usually it's on like trash mob floors, which is 1 through 9, and every pretty much all the stages before the boss. So it's been 19 minutes. We're on stage 24. We're gonna probably clear it next turn. Oh, nope, this turn. I lied. Lucian called me a liar. I wasn't looking while I was autoing. I was sending a text, so I didn't know if he uses third skill yet to ignore the defense. But anyways, so there's a lot of options. And if you're early game and you got a nat 5, you shouldn't have too much problems with TOA. Obviously, you need good ruins, but nat 5s obviously have, well, majority of them, mind you, have higher base stats. opposed to like 3-star monsters and some 4 stars. Lucian has one of the higher attack powers in the game, like the whole game, and he's a 4-star monster. He has 900 attack base at level 40, 6-star. And Tashar, which has the highest in the game, is like 10 or it's like 1,098, something like that for level 40. So I mean that's 198 damage difference, which seems kind of crazy. I don't know what I. Oh no, I didn't have enough energy. That's why I backed out. I was like, I don't know what I did there. What did I do? Cat shop. 26. I might switch out. I might switch out someone in a bit for Veramos, just for that AoE stun to help out. Might switch out Linda because Arya's slow and glancing helps a lot. Lucian's ignore defense, melts them down really fast. But the only thing is, if I don't run Linda, I won't have a defense break because her second is a defense break. That attack right there. I'll only have. I won't have any buffs actually. I don't. Yeah, no, just self crit buffs from the sylphs from their basic. If they land a crit, they'll get a crit next turn. I don't know. We'll just auto and see what we get. Just go from there. Load. All right. Awesome. Sorry, I had to send text. This stage kind of sucks for early game people. You gotta early. I mean, honestly, I tell you to take down the howls first, but because they all heal and two of them or three of them that were there remove debuffs. But Jean will nuke you off at the start. So if you can kill Jean, the Fire Phantom Thief, right at the start, like just use all your best attacks, or if you have Despair Runes, stun them, and do what you can. By all means, go for it. This stage sucks. I'm so happy it's up at an earlier stage. The light um, Epicon Priest, which is the bottom left, and the top right, the Wind, they both revive. The red one, which is Chloe, she's the fire. She has a invincibility buff, which is where you can't land any or you can land fucking debuffs, and they can't take any damage. But she also gives immunity, which makes it so you can't land debuffs. And the dark one isn't too good. She needs a buff, but her third, if she kills an enemy, she heals like 100% of her HP or something like that. I can't remember. And then the water one, just a shield passive, and it can have skill ups into it to make it stronger. It's like 10% per skill up, and there's three of them, and it starts at 20% or something like that. So it goes like 50 or 40%. I don't remember the exact number. But yeah, bit of a pain in the ass, especially if you're newer. If you're new, kill the wind and the light first, and then kill the fire one, then kill the dark one, and leave the water for lashes because for passive. They all have heals. What was it? I think the wind I know has 25% HP heal on the ally you click, 10% like with the lowest HP, 25% heal, and 10% for any other. I'm just gonna target Chloe, so then she doesn't fanatic, but she's going to. There it is. So this turn is just a waste because I'm stupid. I didn't think ahead. See how nothing can be land. Um, Pretty much we need Iona to die, which is the light one. So I'll just target her. I can kill her right now. Fuck. Stop fucking healing, you bastards. Thank you. Now we need to get the win because she's going to revive Iona right now. She gives that recovery buff for 2 turns. Those 2 turns, it recovers percentage of their HP. Iona's, when she recovers, it gives a defense buff, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, I killed these totally out of order, how I told you to, because obviously I'm autoing. But if you have to manual that stage, I definitely suggest killing the light and the wind, hopefully in the same turn. If not, just kill the light because she has the stronger revive, and then kill the wind next turn, or kill the light again, and then kill the wind after you've killed the light twice if she gets revived. As long as you target her first, she will. So then that way, the wind's revive is down, and then the light isn't alive to revive the wind, and then it just goes in a never-ending cycle pretty much. This stage really, really, really sucks. If you're new to the game and you can't auto and you aren't that high, uh, like god tier, like a whole bunch of 6-star ruins and 6-star monsters and 5-star runes and all that shit, this one sucks. You gotta kill the aerials first, which is the 2 waters, the top left and bottom left. You gotta kill them first. But Trinity, the Dark Valkyra, which we saw in earlier stage, they suck. They do a lot of damage. Their third skill is an AoE attack that hits twice. It's a pain in the ass. If you have a good TOA team for like a beginner, like you got like Beretta, Chasoon, Bella, um, Lucian, and like fuck, I don't know, someone else like a Bernard with a so you can tailwind and get your attack bars faster. Then kill the Trinities first, the Dark Valkyra. The Water Archangel, Ariel, he does not have a revive. He only has 2 heals, and they're really good heals too. He's one of the best healers in the entire game, if not the best. He's a great monster to have. He can run Giants, he can run Dragons, he can run TOA, he can run Arena defense, Guild War defense, Guild Arena, Guild offense if you need a healer, Guild or fucking Arena offense if you need a healer. He gives the recovery buff that we mentioned earlier for 3 turns, which is great. And then his other heal is a full heal. So, kind of sucks. Fighting against him, I personally avoid them because I don't have a wind nuke aside from Lucian, but Lucian isn't ready for Arena yet. So we got Lima, the Light Oracle, for stage 30. She is a pain in the ass. Her second skill, a majority of the oracles have it, remove any beneficial effects on the enemy, but it's a percentage chance, it's not 100%, and then it replaces it with harmful effect dots, which kind of sucks. I don't know if you just heard me sigh there, but I totally sighed. And then her third gives the immunity buff, which is the one that we were talking about that Neil gives, the Light Fairy, Chloe, the Fire Epicon Priest gives, and yeah, and someone else that we mentioned, I think. That plus the recovery buff that Ariel gives and Michelle gives, the Wind Epicon Priest. And then she has these 2 butt buddies with her, and we're gonna see. We didn't really have any debuffs up, so it's okay. I don't have a debuff remover. We're just going to kill the Archangels first, just so then Ariel can't heal. Lima healed though, but we're gonna see, because Ariel gives the health buff, Lima gives the health buff. See, you can get the debuffs. I know I'm all over the place. She has the glancing hit, so it's proof that you can do it for those of you who didn't know. Honestly, like, I could have just targeted her to start with, but I'm just showing you how exactly you should do this if you can't auto it and you don't have an AoE team like this. You gotta kill the fire one first because he gives immunity. That plus Lima's third skill for the invincibility. It turns out to be Chloe's third skill, so you can't get any debuffs, you can't get any of that shit. So you gotta deal with him first. The water's probably gonna heal him at least once throughout the time you try to kill him. Remember, he has two heals. All Archangel's basic attack can remove beneficial effects for 75% chance. So try not to go in with many buffers. Like, don't go in with like a Chloe and a Chasoon and fucking like a Galleon or something. Don't go in for that because then they're just gonna remove them. Just try to go in with some ignored defenses. You can bring Copper into this too. The Wind Living Armor. You can bring him in if you have a defense buffer like Randy or a Messity, the Wind Horse, and then you can use him to ignore defense. And since he's Wind, he'll get 15% extra crit rate on top of whatever he has towards Ariel, the Water Archangel, and then you can just nuke him off the start if he has a high defense and high crit damage. You can just nuke him off the start. Then you don't even have to worry. You don't have to worry if Copper lives or not after that. Just use his second for the AoE defense break. Take out Velojul, which is the Fire Archangel, and then yeah. Oh, see, the Fire High Elemental has the invincibility buff, attack buff, and speed buff for its third skill. But yeah, pretty much. It's a never-ending process, TOA. They compile the teams together, so it's stuff that run well together and can make it a challenge as it progresses. So that's why I say I don't recommend you going in early game to fight TOA monsters and all that wonderful stuff because it's going to be a hassle for you. You're going to get frustrated, you're going to get upset, and you're going to feel discouraged because you can't fight these monsters yet. And you're like, it's an M champion. Why can't I fight this? Like, I beat them all the time. They're only a 2-star monster. TOA scales monsters up to like 60, I think it is, level 60. So that's like a 8-star equivalency pretty much. Well, no, that's more than 8-star. That's a fucking 7-star would be 45s, 8-star would be 50. So that's a 10-star monster. Their basic stats still raise above the level 40 because that's how TOA works. That's why you need good ruins and a good team to be able to beat all 100. So don't get discouraged. If you do decide to do TOA, I know this is kind of late in my video now saying this, then just push as far as you can. You have a whole month to improve to try to get up a few more floors. Set goals for yourself. Move on from there and slowly progress. Even if you can't complete, say, the first 30 stages the first month, farm your ruins all day as much as you can, as often as you can on your free time. And then the last like week before reset, and you switch some ruins around and put on better ruins, power them up, then try to progress further. Don't push yourself too far. Make little milestones. We build off small wins. We don't have to be right at 100 the first day. You don't have to be at 100 the first week. You just like if you can beat 100, then beat it. If you can't, take your time and each month set a higher goal for yourself. Whether it's 5 more stages, 10 more stages, or if you want to see how close to 100 you can get, by all means do it. Set yourself goals because that's just going to help you push harder and you'll get farther in game by having something to look forward to. That's what I did when I first started. I said I want to get to TOA 50. After a couple months and I got a bunch of 6-star monsters, I got to TOA 50. I said, well, next month I want to get 60. I got 60. The following month, I said I want to see how far I can get. I made it all the way to floor 80. Then a couple months shortly after that, I said I want to see where I can get. I got to floor 96, 91, no 91, yeah 91. And then the following month, I got to 99, and then I beat 100 the next reset, and then I've done it ever since now. Well, except for the last one, I ended up not beating 100. I had to fix up some ruins and power them up, and I didn't have the mana for it because I wasn't getting any rune drops. So I was getting mana, but I was spending it powering up ruins, but they kept failing and all that wonderful stuff you get when your runes are at like 12, 13, 14. You see fail, 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 fail hundreds of times. I had one rune I had to power it 50 times before it even went to plus 15, and that was a speed rune for Galleon slot 2, which I mentioned a video or 2 videos ago that I finally maxed it out, and I'm happy. It took me over 50 power ups. It was like 53 or 54 power ups to get that from 14 to 15, and that's it was 13,000 mana a piece. So 50 times 13,000, like that's a large number. That's over obviously 100,000. That's no, it's probably around 100,000. So that's just like for I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying honestly. Never mind. That's just it just goes to show how much mana it could actually take to ruin max a ruin. Typically, it's like 1 million mana with average fails amount, like maybe 7 or 8 in between 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's like 1 million mana pretty much to max like a 5-star ruin, 6-star ruin. Like it's most definitely a hassle. And it's just the progress. I still have so many runes I have to swap around, find better ones, max out, and so forth. Like, don't be afraid to max out the runes you have on your monsters now as long as they're 4-star, 5-star, or 6-star. Do not max a 1-star, or 2-star, or 3-star rune. It is a waste of mana. The amount that you could have used to max out any of those, you could have maxed out or almost maxed out like a 5-star rune, a 4-star rune, depending on how many fails and stuff you get, obviously. But there are options, obviously. You can buy like the rune packs if you want 5 and 6-star runes, but I don't recommend that either. It's hit and miss. You aren't guaranteed good runes, and you aren't guaranteed the substats that you need. You can get flats in 246. Honestly though, I've got a violent slot 2 speed ruin with great subs multiple times, like 2 or 3 times. I've bought the pack maybe 8 times, but only 3 of them were worth it. It's a waste. Do not do it. Honestly, just save that $40 or however much it is in your currency for the for crystal refreshes just to run dragons. You get more out of the 750 crystals is a lot of runs. It's a lot. It's like 15 runs, I think. 15 full 75 energy refreshes, or however many your energy's at. I'm at like 75 or something like that. I still have to max out my energy tower. Um, yeah, it's like 15 refills for 750 crystals, which is a lot. That's if you're running dragons 10 or giants 10, you're getting probably, let's say, 100,000 mana per like set of energy that you have. If you're running 10, you have 75 energy, 72 maybe, because you max out at 72, and then you have to buy the tower to get up to 80. Um, yeah, so if you're doing that, yeah, if you're doing that, that's like 100,000 mana per reset, and I said it's 15 runs. That's 1,500,000 mana roughly, not including the last digits. That's just including like, say you sell a rune for like 10,000 mana 'cause it's a flat in slot 2 or slot 4, and it's a legendary or a hero rune, and it's say you're running dragons and it's like a violent, you'll get like 12 or 13k for that at least if it's a 5-star. If it's a 6-star, you'll probably get somewhere between 20 and 22 for the flat stats. Maybe even more, honestly. If it's a legend, you might get like 30. But so you take all that mana, and then for that 750,000 or 750 crystals, you only get like I think it's 30,000 or 40,000, maybe 50,000 mana. Yeah, 50 I think pushing it in the ruin pack, and then you get 50 energy, 750 crystals, and then 6 ruins of your choice. You can even get 6 slot 1 ruins. I've had one where I got 3 slot 3 ruins, and then 2 slot 4, and then a slot 6, and the slot 6 was a flat stat. So, and then obviously they all had bad subs because I told you I had bad experience with it. All my friends have bad experience with it. We might lose this stage. We might actually, yeah, I think we're gonna lose this. I wasn't paying attention. I shouldn't have brought all these people. Yeah, it's over. All right, so 37 is first fail because I'm a dumbass. So here's what we're actually going to do now. We're just gonna throw in actual monsters. I know I say that like it's nothing. Um, yeah, we'll just go with that. We'll see how that fares. Um, typically, that's kind of what I run in TOA. Usually, Perna is Retesh though, or um, some form of damager. So I'll run the Beretta for the AoE dots, stun chance. I'll bring Veramos for the cleanse and the stuns and the harmful effect. First, I'll bring Galleon because of his third for the AoE defense break with the attack buff, and then his second attack bar decrease and his basic defense break. I normally don't bring Bernard until the higher stages because that's when you'll start needing the speed, but I'm bringing him now just so I can get that speed buff to assist Veramos' basic and to make sure I squeeze in more turns. I should be able to clear it no problem though. I mean, my runes aren't like perfect, but they're pretty good. Like my Veramos has almost 100% accuracy, which he doesn't even really need to be honest. He'll fare with like 50 accuracy. Um, yeah, we'll target the JoJo. We'll go for this one as defense break. Target the JoJos first, just so we don't have that problem again. There's one, and we're about to drop the other. Yeah. So yeah, just needed to take off the AoE Speed Rush team and actually put on a team that compensates each other, which this is a very good team. I could use Theomars instead of Perna. Theomars can run all 100 floors, especially with his passive where he can injure anybody equally. So pretty much this is going on for a while now. It's already at 42 minutes. So we're gonna stop at 40. We're just gonna beat 40, and then we're just gonna end the video, just because it's gonna be about 50 minutes by the time 40 is done and so forth. And then we'll do another part, uh, obviously on the higher floors. I don't know if I'm gonna do all 100. I'm just gonna do as many as possible because sometimes I'll be at work and I'll get Drac to run TOA for me and so forth. So sometimes he'll just complete like 90 to 100 for me if I'm at work and I just want to get it done for legendary. But regardless, uh, when I beat TOA this reset, I will open legendary on stream, like not on stream, but on a video and upload it. I'm hoping honestly for a new Nat 5 because I've got 3 Pernas as my last Nat 5. I got one about a month ago now, and the other 2 I summoned together, literally back to back. Like I summoned one and then I summoned another from exclusives, and that was about 8 months ago now, maybe 7. But like I've got 3 Pernas in a row. Like I just the only monsters I've really wanted since I started was an Occult Girl, an Oracle, or Valkyra. I have yet to summon any of those. People are like, well, you have Katarina. Katarina was my first fusion monster I ever fused. I fused her back when Veramos wasn't even in Fusion Hexagram. It was just Sigmaris and Katarina for the 5 stars. So that was quite some time ago because Vero's been in the game for like a year now. I fused Katarina to help me in Arena, and then shortly after I got her, Guild Battles was released, so she was a big help there. I've had Chloe since the start, so I got Chloe a couple months into my game. Um, yeah, I got a lot of like the helpful, assistable law. I don't even think that's a word. Wow, I really need to get sleep. I just said law. Seriously? Wow. Anyways, I got a lot of the more helpful in quotations Nat Forest early off. Like I got Vertihile back when I wasn't even 40 yet. I was like in my 30s, I think, and I six starred him. He was my first six star. I got Beretta way back when too. I got what else did I get? I had Ninetales back then too. I actually used them. I had them at 5 star. I had the fire one. Super, super, super helpful for where I was at for dragons. Good for arena because of its attack leader skill. And back then I had Illusion as well, but yeah, that went downhill. Let's not talk about that. Okay, so we got Sierra. Oh, fuck. Hate Sierra. Hate her, I hate her, I hate her, I hate her. Okay, so I'm probably going to stop the auto on the second wave. I could probably auto this stage, I'm not going to lie, but I'd rather try to just get it done the first sweep so then skills aren't on cooldown and so forth. So we'll just end this here, kill that. Okay, and Summer's Award closed. Got it glancing so we didn't get the fucking debuff. Or the attack speed bar decrease. So we're in a body slam. Didn't get the defense break, which sucks. Defense break? There it is. I'll attack the Force Keeper. Finish him off. Put another dot on him. Nope, but he's dead anyway. But I think Galleon's going to move before he does. Yep. There. Um, do that. We'll do this. Increase the attack bar, the highest attack bar, which they're all about the same, so we'll just go for a win to get the extra crit damage. We can afford to use the Super Crush because Vero procs Violent a lot. Galleon's at 3 turns. It's at 1. So Galleon's not going to reset in time, but we don't need it, but I prefer it. Oh, I just realized. Oh, we got Vero. It's still kind of iffy. So we're going to decrease her attack bar. We're going to go for the stun. Hopefully stun. Okay, we got 1. We're going to use Perna second. Melt her down. We're going to go for the attack break. We'll decrease her attack bar again, but we didn't get it. Faded Destruction. That went terribly. But Galleon survived. Vero's going to clear the bombs off a majority of them. And pretty much we're just going to speed up the attack bar. Get as many hits in there. All the bombs are cleared. Super Crush and second to kill. There. If you're newer, you gotta bring immunity. Either the Wind, um, Undyne, Delphoy, AoE immunity. It's great. You gotta bring in Chloe if you have Chloe. Veljul if you summon Veljul early and you're lucky. Um, Veramos is amazing. Fuse him if you don't have him fused. He's so helpful in TOA. He's so helpful everywhere. As you saw, he cleared the bombs from Sierra, and he cleared the bombs from JoJo, and the Dark Joker also drops bombs too, Leebly. So that was that for TOA. What's this? Oh, it has speed sub. Ooh, kind of want it. Try to get that speed. It's a hero too. I might look back at that. Okay, so we're gonna summon the mystical scroll. I don't do any rituals, honestly. I just open up scrolls. It's all chance. It's luck. I don't believe in open like 10 mist or unknown scrolls if you don't get lightning. Open the mystic. I don't believe in that stuff. I don't believe in overdue lightning. I just summon because I want to summon. Getting a JoJo would be nice. I can use him so that I have a bomber to ignore defense, and Wind Ninja would be good too, just because his attack speed or his leader skill is an attack speed 30% for wind attribute. Another vampire would be good, so then I can get skill up for Vertihile, and a water Rakasha would be good to throw in storage for when I get a Hua. Um, I don't expect lightning. Yeah, see no lightning. Got a Wind Griffin. I'll feed that to my Fire Griffin later, which is Spectra. Someone's saying Jeezy. Who did what? Oh, Triton 6-star. Wind, what the fuck are they called, man? Sea Emperor. So anyways, thank you all for watching. This video is a lot longer than I hoped, but I hope you all enjoy it. I know I talked fast in the earlier part of the video, and I know I fucked up a few times, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helps. If you have any questions, comment below. I will help you as best as I can. Message me online. Again, my username is Mythic705, MYTHIC 705. Add me, message me, let me know what's up. You want help, I'll help you. Send me your monster box, I can help you more. And yeah, pretty much if you have any questions, obviously feel free. And I hope everyone has a good TOA run. And I wish you all good luck with summoning. Goodbye.